Welcome back to Tracking Nature. Today, we are uncovering the secrets of one of the rarest and most elusive flowers on the planet, the ghost orchid. This flower has fascinated botanists and nature enthusiasts alike for centuries. Its mysterious nature, rarity, and intricate biological process make it a subject for great scientific interest. If you are looking for deep, factual insight into this remarkable species, stay tuned. The ghost orchid, scientifically known as Dendrophalax zimdeniae, is one of the most enigmatic plants in the world. It belongs to the Orchidaceae family and is native to the tropical swamps of Florida, Cuba, and the Bahamas. What sets it apart most orchid is its appearance and its specialized habitat. The most striking aspect of the ghost orchid is its structure. Unlike many plants, the ghost orchid doesn't have leaves. Instead, it is a leafless epiphyte, meaning it grows on the surface of other plants, typically cypress trees, and derives moisture and nutrient from the air and rain, rather than through photosynthesis like typical plants. The ghost orchid's roots are green and photosynthetic, blending seamlessly into the bark of the trees it grows on. This makes it nearly invisible when not in bloom, hence its name. When it blooms, however, it produces a stunning, delicate white flower that seems to float in mid-air, giving it a ghostly appearance. The flower has long, flowing petals and sepals that form a distinctive shape resembling a ghost. The ghost orchid thrives in a very specific environment, making it extremely difficult to find in the wild. It requires high humidity, warm temperature, and a swampy habitat with frequent rains. This orchid is particularly sensitive to changes in its environment and can only grow in old growth forest with mature trees, which provide the right balance of shade and moisture. It primarily grows on the bark of cypress trees in the swamps of Florida's Fakahachi Strand and Big Cypress National Preserve. Outside of United States, it can also be found in isolated areas of Cuba and Bahamas. Due to its strict environmental requirements, the ghost orchid is classified as an endangered species threatened to habitat loss, climate change, and illegal poaching. One of the most fascinating aspects of the ghost orchid is its relationship with the giant sphinx moth. The ghost orchid relies entirely on this basis of pollination, a process that is both intricate and highly specialized. The flower's nectar is stored deep within a long tubular spore at the back of the bloom, which is accessible only to the giant sphinx moth. This moth has a long proboscis, sometimes exceeding 10 cm in length, perfectly suited to reach the nectar at the base of the flower. The moth is attracted to flower scent, which is strongest at night when the orchid releases volatile compounds to draw the moth in for pollination. Pollination happens at night and only for sphinx moth's long tongue can reach deep enough into the flower to collect the nectar and transfer pollen between flowers. This highly specialized pollination mechanism means that without the giant sphinx moth, the ghost orchid would struggle to reproduce. The ghost orchid has an unusually complex life cycle compared to other flowering plants. Its blooming period is irregular and short, often lasting only a few weeks between June to August. It can take years for ghost orchid to bloom, and even then some years it may not bloom at all. The orchid's reproductive strategy is also unique. After successful pollination by the giant sphinx moth, the ghost orchid produces a seed capsule that can take up to a year to mature. Once mature, it releases thousands of tiny seeds into the air, which must land in just the right condition to grow. These seeds require a symbiotic relationship with a specific type of mycorrhizal fungus to germinate and grow. This fungus supplies nutrient to the orchid seeds in the exchange for carbohydrate, as the ghost orchid doesn't produce its own food via photosynthesis. Due to its rarity and specific environmental needs, the ghost orchid is considered endangered. In Florida, fewer than 2,000 ghost orchids are believed to remain in the wild. Their number have declined due to several factors including habitat destruction. The destruction of swamps and wetlands for agricultural development and urbanization has severely reduced the natural habitat in the ghost orchid. Climate change. Rising temperatures and altered rainfall patterns disrupt the delicate balance of the orchid's ecosystem. The ghost orchid is highly sensitive to changes in humidity and temperature, making climate change a significant threat to its survival. Illegal poaching. Due to its beauty and rarity, the ghost orchid is a target for poachers who illegally harvest the plants to sell them on the black market. Because the ghost orchid is so difficult to cultivate outside its natural habitat, most poached plants do not survive, further threatening the species. Conservation efforts are in place to protect the ghost orchid. Protected areas such as the Fakahachi Strand Preserve and Big Cypress National Preserve offer some level of protection, but the orchid's survival depends on the preservation of its fragile habitat. Conservationists and researchers are also working on cultivating ghost orchid in controlled environment through replicating its natural habitat remains a challenge. The ghost orchid has captured the imagination of nature enthusiasts, botanists, and even artists. Its elusive nature and ghostly appearance have earned it in a place in local folklore, with some considering it a symbol of mystery and spiritual significance. The ghost orchid was famously featured in Shashank Erlin's books The Orchid Thief, which was later adapted into the film adaptation. This spotlight brought even more attention to the ghost orchid, further fueling public interest in this rare flower. And there you have it, the incredible, rare, and mysterious ghost orchid, a flower so rare that even experts travel across the world just to catch a glimpse. We hope this deep dive gave you a new insight into the fascinating world of this ghostly beauty. If you are as intrigued by nature's wonders as we are, don't forget to subscribe to Tracking Nature, hit the bell icon to get notified whenever we uncover another natural mystery, and leave a comment if you have any questions or suggestions for future videos. Thanks for watching. We will see you in the next adventure.